Have you ever experienced that moment of uncertainty, questioning? Could they return? Should I even consider the thought? Or am I merely pursuing a phantom from my past? If you're viewing this video, you're likely feeling precisely that. The emotional tug-of-war between the desire to progress and clinging to the memories of a former relationship can be intense. It's that fragile equilibrium of hope against reality, and believe me, I understand it's challenging. However, here's the key. Before you make a choice you may come to regret, you need to identify the 5 crucial signs that your ex might genuinely be contemplating a comeback. These aren't just arbitrary emotional cues. These are distinct behaviors and patterns that could significantly impact your future. And trust me, if you fail to grasp what they signify, you could end up making a choice that jeopardizes more than simply your heart. It might also disrupt your future, your personal development, and even your financial security. Relationships, akin to investments, require time to cultivate, and a single misstep could alter everything. So allow me to outline these signs for you, as the next few moments could transform the way you perceive your emotional existence and your route to a prosperous, fulfilling future. Stay tuned, because by the conclusion of this video, you'll not only achieve clarity regarding your relationship, but also gain understanding of how making prudent choices now can accumulate into lasting success. Are you ready? Let's get started. Point 1. They keep reaching out. Okay, let's begin with the most apparent indication. If your ex continues to reach out, even if it's just a "Hey, how's everything?" or a random "I was thinking of you" message, pay close attention. This may not merely be casual conversation. They could be gauging the situation. But here's the inquiry. Why are they reaching out? If they truly desire to reignite the relationship, they could be initiating with these subtle hints. However, here's the catch. If you rush back in too quickly, you risk overlooking real opportunities for growth and making smarter choices in all aspects of your life. Consider this. When someone is consistently present in your life, emotionally or physically, it can disrupt your concentration. And let me emphasize, maintaining your emotional energy is vital, especially if you're trying to create the life you've always envisioned. But here's the real twist. If you're not vigilant, you might fall for the illusion of second chances, when it's actually just an opportunity for your ex to draw you back into a cycle that may not serve you at all. So, what's truly happening? Is it love? Or are they simply ensuring they're not the only one in the what-if scenario? Point 2. They're still talking about the good times. Moving on to sign number 2. If they frequently mention the good old days, you know, the times when things were wonderful and you both were at your peak, it's a clear indication they are contemplating the past. However, here's the issue. Reminiscing about previous experiences might bring comfort, but it could impair their judgment. Now, I understand what you're considering. Perhaps they simply missed the enjoyable moments, but take a moment to reflect. If they're fixated on the past, is this genuinely someone you wish to envision a future with? The critical question is this: do they recognize you for who you are in the present, or are they attempting to revive a fantasy of who you once were together? And here's the twist. If you're dwelling too much on the past, your capability to strategize for a better future, financially, emotionally, and in your profession, might be hindered by these reminiscences. If you're someone aiming to accumulate wealth and progress, don't permit nostalgia to be the shackles that restrain you. Point 3. They're showing interest in your life and future. If your ex is inquiring about your career, your ambitions, or even how you're feeling emotionally in your current life, that's not merely casual curiosity. They're evaluating your current status, where you're heading, and whether they have a place in the future version of you. Here's where the emotional danger zone exists. If you are still nurturing feelings for them, this could be the lure that draws you back in. The trap here is you contemplating, maybe they've changed. Maybe they truly want to be a part of my future. But are they returning to support your vision? Or are they attempting to divert you from your growth? Don't allow yourself to become too immersed in their interest. Instead, Inquire of yourself, is this relationship in harmony with your values and goals, particularly your financial ambitions? And don't misunderstand me. If you believe you can create a strong future together, it could be worth reflecting on. But keep in mind, the appropriate partnership should enhance your life, not drain your attention. Point 4. They're making major life changes. All right, here's the intriguing aspect. If your ex is undergoing a transformation, whether that entails a career shift, a health revamp, or some form of spiritual enlightenment, it's unquestionably a sign they are striving to enhance their life. But here's the catch. Why are they initiating these changes? Are they doing it for their own sake, or are they attempting to become someone they believe you would want to see? If they're changing for the right reasons, their own development, then that's a plus. But if it's to win you back or resolve something that's broken between you two, matters become complicated. Now, here's the twist. You are also in charge of your own transformation. And while it's tempting to contemplate rekindling something with an ex who is starting anew, remember, you cannot pause your financial, emotional, or personal growth for someone else. Your life, your future, those are the priorities. Point 5. They showed jealousy or possessiveness. Here's the final and potentially most perilous indication. If your ex displays signs of jealousy, especially concerning new individuals in your life, then things are about to escalate. This could be their way of communicating, "I'm not ready to let go." But here's the reality. Jealousy is based on insecurity, not love. While it is normal to experience jealousy, when it transforms into a controlling influence, it can ruin both of your futures. You deserve someone who acknowledges your independence, your aspirations, and your journey, not someone who is merely attempting to reclaim your time and emotions. So, what does this imply for your future? If you are feeling pressured or controlled by your ex, that's a significant warning sign. Particularly if you are working to build wealth and personal freedom. You require a partner who aligns with your vision, not someone who hinders you out of insecurity. Now, I understand that these signs may leave you feeling uncertain. Perhaps it's the moment for a new beginning with your ex, or possibly it's time to finally break away and begin constructing the life you deserve. However, one thing is certain. You cannot afford to make any choices out of fear or impulse. Take charge of your life, your feelings, and your financial future. And while you contemplate these signs and your subsequent actions, keep in mind, every choice you make accumulates over time. Whether it pertains to your relationships, career, or financial decisions, your current actions will influence your future. The reality is, even the tiniest decisions, how you react to your ex, how you manage your emotions, or how you approach your personal development, can result in significant long-term consequences. If you aspire to enhance your life, and not merely avoid errors in your personal relationships, envision a broader perspective. Your financial future, your emotional well-being, and your success in every aspect of life hinge on making the right choices now. Speaking of accumulation, if you're genuinely committed to changing your mindset and creating enduring wealth that will grow exponentially, you must watch my video on the power of compounding. I'll demonstrate how grasping the concept of compounding can hasten your wealth and prepare you for a life filled with freedom and abundance. Until we meet again, remain wise, make impactful decisions, and continue constructing the life you deserve. Take care.